Right gang, my name's Edmaster, and this is going to be my tutorial on Human by Rythmind. So we're going to jump straight into the effects. Starting off with effects bank A. On effect A, we have oscillator bot. On B, we have preamp. On C, we have chorus. And on D, we have reverb. On effect bank B, we have EQ, panning delay, and reverb. On effect bank C, we have EQ, high pass filter, pattern slicer, and reverb. Also on B, we have finally on effects bank D, we have oscillator bot, and low pass filter. Moving on to track effects. On track effects A, we have low pass filter. On track effects B, we have distortion. On track effect C, we have lo-fi. On track effect D, we have preamp. On bank B, for effect A, we have high pass filter. For effect B, we have high pass filter. For effect C, we have distortion. And for effect D, we have preamp. For bank C, effect A, we have oscillator bot. Effect B, we have oscillator bot. Effect C, we have oscillator bot. And effect D, we have EQ. And on bank D, on effect A, we have oscillator bot. On effect B, we have oscillator bot. On effect C, we have oscillator bot. And on effect D, we have EQ. Some more things you need to know is that the tempo is 153. Track 1 and 2 are in single mode. The rhythm is 4/4. You're starting on effects bank A for both input and track effect. But all out the way, let's get started. So we're going to start off by simply just saying duh into the microphone on the second beat of the metronome. So we're going to stop that and we're going to switch to bank D. Here we have our oscillator bots. So first on track 1, we're going to record just very short. Then we're going to move to effect B, go then C on track 2, like this. What we're going to do now is go to effect B, turn on the sequencer. This will make our note go from E2 to E1 very quickly, so we don't have to switch. Then we're going to enable effect A and D for later. Now switch to bank C, and here's where we're going to do our snare build up. So we're going to start off with 2 inward K snares. Follow this up with 2 spit snares. Now 2 snares. Now, for the 4th snare, we're just going to do inward K, but we're going to kind of make it very watery. I don't know how to describe it, but like that. And we're going to do it once and hold it. Now we're going to do our high pads. So enable effect B. Turn off your reverb and enable effect A. Then on the 3rd beat of the metronome, this one. Turn on effect B and C and just go shh into the microphone. This is going to give you some pattern slicer hi-hats. So this is how it sounds. Now we have our hi-hats. So we're going to turn B and C. If you use a mic EQ for nicer vocals, turn this off now. Play track 5, and then we're going to do kicks. That's our beat built. So now we're going to go to effect B and switch from high pass filter to guitar to bass. And what we're going to do is we're going to, as you saw in the cover, if you watch the cover, go watch the cover by the way. What we're going to do is we're going to move our nose away from the mic. And we're going to go to create this kind of wobble effect. So this is how it sounds in action. Great. Stop. So now we're going to go back D. And you're going to go from A all with the low pass filter on. So you're going to do 4 bars with A, 2 bars with E, 2 bars with C. It should sound like this. All right. So from here, make sure these 2 faders are turned down. Well, you don't have to turn them down. They're going to be loud when you put them up anyway, but I like to have them turned down because it gives like a rising effect in my brain. So next, we're going to sing, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rythmind, and don't forget, I'm just human on Bank D. So then we're going to sing human, and you're just going to have to listen to how I do it because there's no better way to describe it, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rythmind. It isn't, it said master. And don't forget, I'm just human. Human! Like a monster. And here, press All Star. Now, this part is very difficult. I even messed it up in the cover, but I'll show you basically what you do. So what you'll be doing is you'll be turning on the effect on the track, followed by effect A. So, and then you'll be using your track effects knob to rotate the cutoff to make a note. So. So I suppose the only thing you really need to know is you're not going lower than 25 and you're not going higher than 62. So 62 will be this part. And that's when it goes. That's about it. This is very hard to do first try, so it'll be. And then for this part, you have to be very precise, but he goes about 51, 52, then 55, 56. So now all I can really show you is just it all put together. I'll call out the cutoff values as I'm doing them, okay? 25, So those last two were 52 and 57. And then the do-do-do was about 59, 57, 50. So now we're going to switch to bank D and just go, oh, into the mic. If you want, you can switch between track 1 and 2, but you don't have to. I like to because it just feels nicer. So, we switch to bank C, turn off track 4 and 5. Now we're just going to speak to the audience that's not really in front of us, but you know what I mean. It could be in front of you if you're playing this to a crowd. How you doing? like a monster. So at this point, switch to bank B. Now what we're doing here is very easy. You're going, and then after that, on the third metronome, you're going to switch to A. So it'll be, then to track 2. And then after that, it's just holding this effect while switching between track 1 and 2. So altogether, that should look like this. Headshot. Just here, I turn up the play level for track 5, so it's more prominent. Oh, switch to bank C. Jump, 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 jump. Then next, we're going to switch to bank D and stop track 4 and 5. What's wrong with me? Here you do like an inward scream. I use vocal fry. Wow. Like that. So, I should say here, in the song, he uses track effects on this. But, you know, if you saw his live version, it wasn't very reliable. So what I like to do is I like to do it once, wow, without recording it. Then the second time, I'll record it onto one of these tracks. Okay? So, from here, just wait. Now, as you saw there, I turned off effects so that the oscillator bot wasn't ringing for it, you know. Also, because we recorded on one of these tracks, not 4 or 5, it stops the other one for us automatically. And with that, that's how you do Rythmind Human. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.